I once found solace in a whisper, in a glance. It's the quiet moments that reveal the most, don't you think? Welcome back to your romantic daily storyteller. Today's story is about two lovely young Maya and Leo, their love story in Subway. Please do follow, like, and subscribe. Thank you. The 815 Express was a steel river carving through the city's underbelly, and for Maya and Leo, it was their silent, shared universe. It began with a glance. Maya, a painter with colors often smudged on her thumb, always boarded at Oak Lane. Leo, a bookish violinist, got on at Pine Street. Their eyes met one rain-slicked morning over the top of his worn copy of 100 Years of Solitude. A flicker of a smile, a slight dip of her chin, and the world outside the grimy window blurred into insignificance. Their romance grew in the language of quiet gestures. It was a daily ballet performed to the rhythm of screeching wheels. He would subtly shift his stance to shield her from a jostling crowd. She would leave the crossword puzzle in her notebook open on the seat between them. A silent invitation he once accepted, his pen moving with a gentle certainty that made her heart stutter. He started reading poetry, and she knew, with an unshakable certainty, that the beautiful, aching words he murmured under his breath were for her. The climax came not with a declaration, but with an absence. For 3 agonizing days, Leo wasn't on the train. The carriage felt cavernously empty, the silence a physical weight on Maya's chest. On the 4th day she boarded, her hope a fragile thing. He wasn't there. Defeated, she sank into a seat and found a single folded sheet of paper. In a neat, elegant script, it read, "My stop is next. Yours has been since the first day." Leo, tears welled in her eyes. It was too late. He was gone. But as the train pulled into the next station, a familiar figure stepped through the closing doors, slightly breathless. It was him. He didn't sit. Instead, he stood before her, the nervous composer finally ready to conduct his symphony. He opened his violin case, and in the crowded, humming carriage, he began to play. It wasn't a famous concerto, but a melody he had composed. A song of hesitant glances, of shared silence, of a love that grew in the space between heartbeats amidst the city's chaos. The notes, tender and soaring, wove a spell. Passengers looked up from their phones, some smiling, one wiping a tear. When the last note faded into the train's rumble, he finally spoke, his voice barely